Going on a road trip today. Super excited about this. Haven't been on a bicycling vacation in a few years now. I'm going to go down to Farmville, Virginia, ride the High Bridge Trail down there. It's a 31-mile trail. Never been on it before. Can't wait to see it. Took me about 7 hours of driving last night to get here. Beautiful drive through Virginia. Lots of awesome views. This trail in this direction is going about 16 miles. So it's going to be a 32-mile round trip for me today. I'm going to do this, and then I'll do the other half of it either tomorrow or the next day. And this is a shared use trail with equestrians. And so far I haven't seen any equestrians or leavings of said equestrians on the trail. And it's a pretty nice trail. It's crushed gravel. It's going to be warm and sticky today. Of course, summertime, Virginia. What else would you expect? Boy, is it sticky out. If I stop for just a few moments to fool around with one of the cameras, the sweat just starts to pour. So far, trail's been really good. A lot of little side trails off of here for mountain bikes, for short little hikes. And the High Bridge should be just ahead, less than a mile, I think. Trail comes to a dead end, and then there's a picnic table, which is where I'm at right now. Going to eat some of my snacks and then head on back. Got a new snack called Stroop waffles. Soft toasted waffles filled with caramel, cinnamon, and real bourbon vanilla. It's from Daleman's. Never had it before, but it sounds delicious. The signpost at the beginning where I started from said that it was 16.1 miles to the end of the trail. But then once you get to the end and you look at the signpost going the other way, it says that it's 14.8 miles. And the 14.8 miles agrees with the tracker that I have. So that's what I'm going to go with and just say that it's going to be a 30-mile round trip. It's a really good trail. The surface is great. It's well maintained and all that. Goes through a lot of forest land. Not really a whole lot to see on the trail itself. But on the way back, I'm going to check out some of the side trails. There's something called Camp Paradise. Don't know what what that is. Just going to check it out. And then there's also a little spur trail that lets you see some of the support work for the high bridge itself. So looking forward to seeing that too. It's about 10:30 in the morning right now. I thought there'd be a whole lot more people out here than what there are. I don't know if it's just the time of the day or the heat. It is warm out, but it hasn't really, cranked up just yet. But yeah, I just thought there'd be more people out here. It's a nice trail. I'm about 5 miles away from the high bridge, and right off of the trail, there's another trail, spur trail, that goes about a half a mile to a scenic overlook. There's a sign here that says no horses, so I suppose you could ride on this trail, but it's kind of dirt and gravel and kind of curvy, so I think I'm going to walk it, check out the overlook. This is Camp Paradise. It's a Confederate outpost that was set up to guard the high bridge, and it got the nickname Camp Paradise because the surrounding counties gave the outpost a lot of food and comfort. And there's a trail that walks around. It's maybe about half a mile, 3/4 of a mile. I'm not going to take it, but there are some plaques around that give some history of Camp Paradise and the High Bridge Trail, including the support of African Americans that helped build the high bridge. They weren't slaves; they were free men of color, as the plaque puts it. So it's an interesting place. I looked at the tracker. I turned around about 1/10 of a mile before that overlook. A little disappointed about that, but I'd had enough. It was time to go. Anyway, don't know exactly what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm either going to take a little hike somewhere or take a day off. And then the day after that, I'm going to do the other half of the High Bridge Trail. But right now, I need to get into some AC, get a cold drink of water. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. Thanks.